All right, so next question, B. Your first musical project of substance. I don't mean like nigga some shit you did in the closet when you was rapping with your brothers or something like that, and then you was trying to get some.
My first album that ever came out on the shelf with Cool Keith from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Ultramagnetic. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with all the LA rappers. They all know me. They all be like, no, man, you tight. Nobody ever called me to the studio. I met Cool Keith, nigga, at Jerry's Deli in Beverly Hills, nigga.
How many albums you got now?
Shit, I got probably about like 500 songs.
What's your biggest project today that you would say? Or if you would say
my favorite or my biggest?
Maybe 2 or 3 if you'd be like, man, this is probably what you know what I'm saying, my biggest one that got off, and then this is my favorite one or whatever. Or if they're not the same.
The biggest one was the album with Cool Keith. I still get checks from that every month.
Okay, look, I was just clowning him the other day. Like, this is my partner and shit. I say this literally every time I see him and shit. I'm a fan of the group and all this, man, from just rap and shit. But yes, he looked like Humpty and Shock G and shit from Digital Underground or whatever.
Bro, that's my big bro.
But here's the facts, though, fam. What's the name of the song, the video that you want to be?
It's called Risky Business with Merce. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the first.
Google Risky Business. And like I said, he's like when you see Humpty and Shock G, because y'all know Humpty and Shock G the same person. When you see them together, he's like the original, like the official nigga, like double for him and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, this is how long, man? We've been doing hip hop been going on for 100 years now. They probably didn't have. It's like the Temptations. They be having ringers coming. They be having their nephews play Humpty sometimes playing with it. But when they had their official joint, this is the real one. And you see, he's still ready. He'll jump on beat and be Shock and Humpty right now. That's one of my favorite shit. Digital Underground. I think people sleep on Digital Underground, though. I think they
don't realize that Tupac came.
I think the Tupac thing kind of like went and people missed like
and
that
the production frequency, like I think
like Shock G was the first nigga that was 2 people.
Yeah.
And everybody look, for a long time, people was like, that's not the same person.
Yeah. People didn't know Humpty and Shock G was the same for a long time.
People don't know Shock G would play the piano like Beethoven. You get on the piano and just start playing like Beethoven. See? Like Shock is a genius. The Loonies came from from Digital Underground.
I was gonna say Digital Underground's from the Bay. What are they from Oakland?
Shock is from Queens, New York. Shock is from New York, and then he moved to Florida. Then he moved to LA.
But Money B's from Oakland.
Money B. From Oakland.
No, here, Money B and Cletus Mack is both from Philly, but they moved to Oakland when they was babies.
Yeah. So that's probably why they fuck with Tupac, because Tupac is the East Coast niggas that transplanted to the Bay, and all of them niggas is East Coast niggas. I see what you're saying. That's why their music was different. That's probably why the Bay didn't really rep Digital Underground.
No,
like they supposed
to. They grew up there though. They grew up there like.
But you don't never hear the Bay. And I fuck with the Bay tough, man. But I will say this, bro. As much as niggas talk about like the Too Short and E40 and the Loonies and Keep the Sneaks and they don't really. Yeah, Mac Dre and all that.
Digital Underground.
I knew Mac Dre, yo. Like
Digital Underground was fun. They was fun. You know, most Bay Area music is really about hustling. Black Power, like the Cool or Paris, you know what I'm saying, or Scary X, or it was just like straight mob shit, you know what I'm saying. And they, you know, Digital Underground, even though they, like I said, the Loonies, Yuck Mouth, and Numbskull, they came from Digital Underground, you know what I'm saying. And
I didn't know that.
They mob, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
They, you know, they, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time,
where was the studio at then? What city was the studio? Were they in Oakland making all the
Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah,
was Tony around?
Tony. Well, that's, you know, they had their own shit, but yeah.
They was around.
Raphael Sadiq. Yeah,
Raphael Sadiq and all that.
They musicians. So, you know, it's a lot of Bay Area niggas are real music. You know what I'm saying? Like they play music.
That's why I really wanted to touch on. Okay, a lot of times people, you know, I think I'm always clouded shit.
And
but
thanks.
Nigga, even you, sir.
Drew down.
Oh, Drew down. Yeah.
But even Mr. No Name, you just said like no cap, man. How you started drumming and all that shit. What other instruments you? I know you make music. Nigga.
unfortunately, you know, I play the drum machine, but I play the keyboard a little bit.
Yeah. You don't just rap and just
I got eclipsed at the beginning because I started doing sampling, hip hop sampling, you know, using an 8-second sampler, and then that became easy. And then, you know, digital instruments came out, and it threw my whole musicianship out the window, and I just started rapping because that was easier. But I do production.
I was about to say, so eventually you had to transition and learn that basically. So, but I get what you said. It kind of took you off your initial craft because you had to go over and do this and do less of the live part. I get what you're saying. All right, next question. What do you roll up with, man? Woods or Swishers, and why?
I roll it with frontal leaf, which is like a backwood, but it's unprocessed. You know what I'm saying? I like Frontal King and I like Rolo. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been using the leaves and smoking on the leaves?
About 12 years.
Would you smoke before those?
Garcia. Oh, backwoods.
I was about to say Garcia Vegas. I knew you were a Garcia Vegas ass nigga. Yeah. Because he from the, I'm just saying that part of like losing here. The niggas have STDs. So they smoke the Garcia Vegas, the green one. They're not even brown. They're green. Nobody smoke those. They fuck your heart up. They give you they the only blunts that give you chlamydia. That they bad for you. They're not good.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I stopped smoking them motherfuckers because I was spitting up blood after I smoked. On some real shit.
I'll tell you, it give people diarrhea. Yeah, for real. This girl I dated, she went to she was smoking Vegas. I was like, I can't smoke up. She had diarrhea 3 times.
She had to wear diapers.
You ever dated a girl? Because diarrhea, you can't you can take a shit later, but diarrhea you gotta go. And then you be with a chick, she be like, oh, I gotta go. Matter of fact, right now is the coldest part where a bitch gotta take a shit because everything closed. So they in trouble. They can't.
They gotta run home.
Oh, it's ugly for them right now.
There's no public restroom nowhere.
Man, it's ugly right now. So ladies gotta be real creative, and I feel for them right now. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas will pull over and take a shit out like across the street from their car in front of their guest. They don't care. Yeah.
Not me.
What you do?
I go home. Some old nigga, I shit before I leave the house. Yeah, you got to know this shit.
Y'all shit at the gas station?
I shit before I leave the house. Wake up in the morning.
No, you just said the gas station. No, wait. Hold on, I'm gonna let you land. She just said the gas station. Y'all shit at the gas station? She just said the gas station be open. No, I will shit in the motherfucking
You gotta shit.
I will shit I will shit on the gas station before I shit in the gas station.
Go to Whole Foods.
You better off shitting out on the wall.
Once you get past 45, you shit like 6 to 7:30.
If I go into a gas station,
no, but that's how
go to Whole Foods.
Yeah, you don't need, you don't have
shitting in Chevron.
Yeah, you don't have regular bowel movements when you get old. You have to shit at a certain time. Yeah, my shit the same time. No, it ain't coming out too. I got it all out the moment. Between 6 and 45.
I'm gonna take shit. Them niggas got shit attacks.
No, listen.
Shit will attack them.
No, what we don't do is.
Oh my God, I gotta go now. Right now.
Bubble gut.
Man, that shit make noise. All right, hold on. Next question, y'all. All right. The real talk, y'all. The real talk. Just be honest. Ain't no wrong answer. Just say what you feel from the heart. First thing come to your mind. Who's colder in the player game? Men or women? And why? Who are colder players? I didn't ask y'all black asses yet. Shit. See how these niggas over there hurting and shit?
I would say women. I would say women because, you know, shit. Women get paid.
You said because women get paid?
Women get paid.
Yeah, elaborate why women are players. Because I'm going to say this, yo. I'm not a woman, but just like...
No matter what.
Wait. I'm going to tell you why. Because even though I'm not a woman, just like I be hearing them say shit about... I hear this a lot of times from women about all men are dogs, all men are players. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny when I ask, a lot of people be like, oh, women are players. Well, I thought all men are players. And not only that, it hurts me. It hurts my heart when women say all dudes are players. Or, Brent, I know you a player. Because it's like, bitch, you don't know me. I love women. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, bitch. But at the I'm saying this. If you're going to say we players, tell us why. Because I think that's a negative thing you throwing on us. All niggas may not be so. So if you saying this about women, well, explain why. Because it's a negative thing blanket that you're throwing on them. So explain why.
Because a woman she can walk outside and niggas is gonna fall at her feet.
I didn't say why she could be a player. Why is she?
The reason why she is because she can be all day.
Have you seen her in action? Are these assumptions? Because
I've seen them in action.
That's what I'm saying. What have you seen in action? Evidence where you can be like, man, I see my niggas do some shit, but I see some ladies do some shit where I be like, nah, we ain't that cold.
I done seen a woman work the whole room. Like, nigga go hug up on one nigga, go hug up on another nigga, go hug up on the other nigga. And they all happy to hug up on the broad. And they done seen her hug up on every single nigga up in there. And they still like, the nigga that go home with her is like, I got her.
Hilarious. Nigga, I want to throw this in the air and kick it and round kick it and not kick it. This is preach, my brother. Preach.
They don't have to work as hard. Not at all.
But like you said, the productivity of the work, they can work less. They working less hard as far as working. They're not even working as hard, but the production is what they call it. But they can literally just play the whole game. Nigga might have, I see you saying, nigga might have 2 bitches, nigga, in 2 different cities and think he a player or something like that. Oh, nigga, hold on, nigga, this mother bitch on the phone real quick. Nigga, listen real quick.
A girl can have 5 niggas in the room.
Passing blunts to each other.
Them niggas arm wrestling and all that.
Having a good time.
Not even mad. See all that.
Not even mad.
Not even tripping.
This is your baby.
Wow. Wow, you right. Ladies can literally present a baby and the lady can really just be a full on and go, this is your baby.
And a lot of times niggas want that to be their baby. Like, nigga, that's my baby.
Look at how Dr. Dre getting played. Dr. Dre getting played.
Hey, shout out to Dr. Dre real quick, man. This is happening right now. Dr. Dre didn't have a full-on aneurysm.
Shout out to Dr. Dre.
And everybody saying right now, man, they said because it's really stressed the fuck out, and it's really because it's a woman, like you said, that the game is so cold.
Damn, she taking that B, boy, that half a Beezy, boy, that billion.
You ever been hurt?
They ain't gonna get it.
You ever been hurt? You ever been hurt?
Oh yeah, hurt make you angry.
I ain't been hurt.
Hurt make you fucking.
What happened to you that broke you down? It was like, you know what? Pimping ain't, you know what I'm saying? Pimping got to turn the car off. Sometimes pimping got to turn the car off.
No, I thought you was talking about another hurt. Like, I got shot. My finger got shot.
Oh, okay.
Nah, still got it. I'm saying this. Sometimes pimping get wounded. No, I want to be on the green, as much green as possible. But just fold it down a little bit, maybe. Yeah. There you go. That's perfect. I'm just saying, if pimping ever got the car, if the pimp mobile ever been shot and just had to pull over real quick, take a little break. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Who shot it? Oh. You ain't gotta get no names, but how they pull a gun out and hit you? Everybody don't know how Tupac got hit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody pull up next to him.
I can't recall.
So now you just invisible pimping.
I can't honestly recall.
Okay,
man.
now we got nigga shit live. I'm busting out for him when we wrap it up. This is when niggas been hurt so bad, even though they rap and speak for a living. They speechless. It hurt. And you know this, and I'm gonna say this. Every nigga in here, but every nigga in here, all these niggas players and shit talking about, well, as soon as I ask the question, who's the biggest player, men and women, all these niggas want to say, women. But you know what I think it is? Niggas is hurt. Everybody, that's why they say, oh, it's women do it. These bitches, I'm sorry, when I say bitches, like I said, it's beautiful, intelligent, theoretically honest, entertaining, synthetically great women. That's what bitches mean. A lot of them in here just quiet and just accepting they queens right now. They know they work.
It's gotta be hurt just to give up props.
Why your voice change? Why your voice change? You 6'6", nigga, talking about why niggas gotta be hurt right now.
I'm trying to be on your
because a chord don't get struck. But That's been another episode. I love y'all, man. Peace, man. Brent Taylor, man.
Hey!